Good morning, America. It's the DJ. It's the DJ. Got a good show for you today. We are going to gonna try something a little different today. Yeah. Let me finish the setup here. Gonna talk baseball. Yeah, it's baseball. Yeah, time for some baseball. All right, let's bring the music down and get ready for the show. Get ready for the show. This is DJ Wonder Chrissy. This is Land Cruiser Midwest, and today we're gonna put a fork in baseball. Yeah, you're gonna put a fork in baseball. If there's any baseball fans from Chicago, you can relate. It's just another year, though. Just another year. The Cubs have been done, I think, for several weeks now. There's not even a question of whether they're gonna make it to the postseason or not. I think you can put a fork in them. And Chicago White Sox, if you haven't been watching, they're having a stellar, record-breaking year, but in the wrong perspective. They're breaking new records for losses. They have now eclipsed 100 losses this year already, and probably going to beat the record for most losses by percentage, I believe, ever. That's a potential. They fired their manager. I'm surprised the guy kept his job so long. They just got rid of him like 2-3 weeks ago. But so what I want to do is take you guys on an excursion that we went on last year. Last year the Cubs were pretty close to making the wild card. If not the regular, I think it was just the wild card they were going for. We were like this close to making the wild card last year, and we decided to take a stop at Carey. For you guys that are not Cubs fan, Carey's a legendary. He was a White Sox announcer who, in the middle of his career, transitioned over to the Cubs to become the Cubs announcer, and was known for the 7th inning stretch, singing the 7th inning stretch, and he loved Budweiser. Yeah, yeah. Whatever happened to Bud Light, I think he's probably turned over in his grave a couple of times. So today I want to do something a little bit different. Today I want to take you guys on an excursion with us. Let me bring this up here so I can see your comments if you have any. Carey is buried in All Saints Cemetery in Des Plaines, Illinois, which has quite a few Chicago sports figures there. A lot of celebrities there. Lou Fonseca is there. Machine Gun Kelly, the Patriot Machine Gun Kelly, he's there. The owners of the Salerno Butter Cookie are buried there. They have a family plot. And one of the Ringling brothers and Barnum and Bailey brothers is buried there. Along with several of the McCaskies. George Halas Jr. Now, if you're looking for George Halas Sr., he's just down the road, maybe another 10-15 miles in Niles, Illinois. You can go see him. And also Ray Meyer, and I suspect Joey Meyer, too, who just passed away probably about a year ago. So you can find all these people in All Saints Cemetery, along with Carey, who we went to visit last year and tried to see if he could work some magic with the guy upstairs. to get the Cubs into the playoffs, and it didn't work, folks. It didn't work. They tanked as usual and failed to make the playoffs last year, and that's when they got their new manager from Milwaukee, which hasn't really done anything for them either. So kind of disappointing from a Cubs perspective, but I do have I haven't spent any money on going to a Cubs game. Probably the last 15 years, I don't think I've ever been to Wrigley Field. I refuse to spend the money to go to Wrigley Field. If I want to see a Cubs game, I'll head over to Schaumburg and catch a Frontier League game, the minor leagues, or we'll go to Milwaukee, where seats are a little bit cheaper. Beers were a little bit cheaper. I'm not sure about that anymore, but it was just a little bit cheaper to go to a major league ball game in Milwaukee, and we've done that several times. But not this year. No ball games for me this year. So let's look at our excursion last year. Me and we took Susie Q Slots along with, as we discovered and were able to figure out where Harry was and paid him a little visit. And actually, I used this hat. I wanted him to bless this hat too, and that didn't seem to work. But anyway, here we go.
There's no crying in baseball!
Why don't you leave her alone, Jimmy?
Oh, you zip it, Doris! Rogers Hornsby was my manager, and he called me a talking pile of pig shit. And that was when my parents drove all the way down from Michigan to see me play the game. And did I cry?
No.
No! And you know why?
No.
Because there's no crying in baseball.
Hey guys, it's DJ Wonder Chrissy. Today we're taking you on an adventure, and your tip for today is my hat. So I'll figure it out. We're taking you on an adventure for sure. Definitely an adventure. So stay with us, and we'll figure you'll understand how this all works. All right.
There's his headstone right there. Coming up to it. There was a bud there.
Sacred ground for the Cubbies. Carey, folks. There you go. DJ Wonder Chrissy, Susie Q, and we're with Harry. We're here to ask Harry to do what he can from above to help our Cubbies out. Go Cubs, go. That's right.
He helped us from heaven during the last game of the World Series in 2016 when they had that rain delay.
Yeah.
That was his crying tears from heaven.
But what has he done for us lately?
He can help us this year. He's got to help us.
We've been in a slump for the last 4 or 5 years. Now, granted, I'm not a diehard Cubs fan, but I knew we were going by this area today. So I thought, hey, why not stop? Because I know the Cubs are having some problems. They're like 3 of 10 or something for the last 10 games, or 3 of 8, 3 of 7, and they're having some difficulties, and they're almost playing themselves out of it. So we needed to stop by and ask Carey to do something. You know, I thought for a while it was, who was that third baseman who was always injured? What was his name? Chris Bryant. I was always blaming him after the World Series. He was always getting injured towards the end of the season, and they would play themselves out. But he's been gone for a couple of years, so we can't blame him any longer. So we need some divine intervention, Harry. Please help us. And maybe you can do something to get the Cubs at least a wild card. We're hoping for a wild card at the very least.
We need Harry. Go, Cubs, go.
Yeah. So forever devoted to the fans and baseball. We got some pennies.
Yeah,
Some people have left some pennies.
Good luck, pennies.
He was, 83 when he passed away in 1998. He loved Budweiser. I don't know what he would think about Budweiser now, but he loved Bud. Somebody left him a can of Bud there. It's still full. No one's tapped it.
And a World Series champions hat, too.
Yep, there you go. World champions for Harry. I guess his wife is still alive. Her name is Dutchie.
Yeah.
And we're actually surprised because I knew he was buried in this cemetery, but I thought it was on the other side because Susie Q's parents are buried here. We know several people that are buried here at All Saints in Des Plaines. And we come to find out Harry's a stone throw from
My mom and dad.
her parents.
My dad was a big Cubs fan. So was my mom was a big Cubs fan. They both grew up in Chicago, and my mom used to go to the Cubs games when she was like a high schooler.
Now, I've had this hat for many years. I'm not going to leave it here, but I want to get a picture of my hat. It's kind of like a anointing of my hat. And let's hope that Carey does something to that hat.
That's the same hat I got on this morning, folks, but didn't seem to work. I don't know. Hasn't worked. I wear this every once a week at least wear this for the show, but maybe it gives my show a little good luck. I don't know.
Blesses it somehow in a baseball biblical thing. And look at there, they got a nice picture of Harry there with holy cow. So there's my hat. I got it at Walmart like 8 years ago when we went to a Cubs game when we could afford to go. So I'm going to put that back on. And, any final thoughts for Harry and what he can do for the Cubs?
I think he hears us. I think he hears the fans, and I think he'll help us out.
He didn't. He didn't, man.
He's gonna
Didn't help.
Sending some love and some good luck from Evan for the Cubbies.
All right. There's a lot of Italians here. As we were looking for Harry, we found Esposito. We saw a headstone of Rizzo, which I don't think it's the Rizzo that we know. But I'm going to go over here and check out Esposito, make sure it's not the Hawks great. I don't think it is, but we'll check that out. Let's see who else is around here. You got some weeds there. That's a shame. It's got a lot of Irish around him here. You got the O'Keefes and the Millers. Riga. There you go, guys. Cub great. And he's hoping that they can pull it out this year. So are we.
Oh, he's got a beautiful tombstone. I just noticed the ivy, too. I saw the baseball.
Oh, yeah. Look at the ivy.
From Wrigley Field. That's what that is.
Nice touch. It's got a baseball. I'm surprised there's not more artifacts here because now is the time that they could use a little bit of luck.
He's got some lucky pennies there. Looks
Yeah.
like. That'll help.
I think they need a little bit more than that. Big monuments over on the other side. This is newer. So this is kind of normal, just headstones, raised headstones and ones in the ground. So if you're a Cub fans, you can find them. Yeah, that could be a cardinal. That could be a cardinal, folks.
Hear that?
It's probably a cardinal. I got a feeling it's a Cardinal, and they're not in the playoffs this year. Okay, so over and out. Last thoughts as we get rolling again. Cardinals got you worried?
No, it sounds like a squirrel. Just wondering
I think it's a Cardinal.
where it is. Sounds like a squirrel.
It's not a Pirate. It's not a Brewer. Although the Brewer made what's in that can over there. I bet you Harry's having a problem with the Miller Bud Light fiasco for sure this year, but that's the way it goes. Okay, over now, DJ Wonder Chrissy and Carey's here today. Well, he's sending his thoughts through divine intervention, folks.
The last time this year, so let me hear you.
Here we go, folks. 7th inning stretch.
0-1, 0-2, 0-3. Hey, we are.
Root for the Cubbies. They don't win, it's a shame. Three strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Bring me another Bud. Bring me another Bud. So there you go. There is the resting place of Carey that we have the privilege to take you guys to. All Saints Cemetery, Des Plaines, Illinois. He's on the west side. West side, where also Ray Meyer's located close to Harry, not too far. And then on the other side, there's a lot of more of the historic grave sites. The Machine Gun Kelly, Jerry Venisi of the Chicago Bears, Paul Galvin of Motorola, the Salerno Butter Cookie Company family's got a whole plot there, and the Barnum and Bailey guy. There you go. So a lot of history. Check out the Wikipedia page for All Saints if you want to find out about more people that are buried there. And there you go. There you go. So I think we're done for today, as the Cubs and the White Sox have been done for a while, I do believe. It's going to be another year without any playoffs in Chicago. Oh well. Oh well. I guess people are going to have to find out better ways to spend all that extra cash. I guess we got our World Series many years ago. It seems like a long time ago, but it was not too long ago, like about 10 years ago maybe. Anyway, we got that. And hey, God bless Harry Carey. God bless Donald Trump. And this is DJ Wonder Chrissy, over and out. Check out our channel. We got a lot of good content, guys. That came right off my channel. So got a lot of content out there. You just need to find it. We'll probably do some more of this in the future. But anyway, over and out. We'll end the show as we end every show with the hand slap and a see ya.